Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to share my very first Boho Journal. Now this one is going into a shop in Arizona. A lady who wants to try and sell some of my journals there. So this is one of them. It's like a trial one. And her shop is very boho themed. So I thought it was appropriate. So a single signature, kind of chunky. Beautiful patterned paper, reinforced spine, eyelet and seam binding, gorgeous brown seam binding closure. Calling it Memories. I love dream catchers, aren't they so pretty? The colors in here are much, they're kind of bold for me, so is the cover actually. But I'm liking it, so let's go inside, take a look. Okay, so this is one of the journal cards in the kit, the tags, I guess you could call it. And oh, that is just so pretty. It reminds me of my younger sister. And the story begins. We've got some vintage tracing paper. Kind of see through it. It's a really pretty color. All of the pattern papers I've done on parchment paper. And she's got 4 lined papers, and they are just gorgeous. Taken a piece of your creative studio, these little ephemeras, and I've taken a couple I think, and just kind of torn them to make kind of a fun journaling spot. There. Hope you can see it all. Then we've got vintage grid paper that I've stenciled, added a tab. Lovely journal spot there. This is an old kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's a really thick envelope. I've stenciled this side. Opened it at the end for a journal card. Pieces from the kit, a tab, on the back of an old index card. And then we have another tiny piece from the kit on the envelope flap. The journal card there, and one here. Let me show you what I used for those. I found this game at a yard sale. I think I've shown it before years ago, though. It's been a while. And I don't know how you play the game. I don't even know what it is. But it's got all these playing cards. And I just thought that they were pretty cool to alter. The box itself is awesome. Okay, so that's that. And so I've taken a tip from other crafters. Don't ask me names. Oh my goodness. I might could look it up though. Anyway, to put on, what is it called? Tissue paper. Tissue paper. You can also use sewing pattern paper, just to make everything else that you layer on top of that adhere a little better. So we've got distress inks, stamping, this is a scrap piece from the kit, and timeless. And then the back you've got grid index cards so that you have a good place to journal on. This is my favorite pocket. Isn't that so pretty? This makes you want to have a little nap. A vintage bingo card. I think I got these in a swap. I've stenciled it, layered it with pieces from the kit. I've accidentally used that one twice in the book. Sorry about that. Stenciled on top of that. And then in the back you've got your vintage grid lines and sewn around. A blank guest check. And isn't that so pretty? It was a tough call, let me tell you, between that and that. They both would have looked great, wouldn't they? But I thought that these colors, the lighter peach, went better with what was on the book cover than this. This was a little darker. Anyway, but they're still very pretty. Backed it with some vintage note paper. Stencil. A little tab up the top from the kit. A side tuck, isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Made an envelope with some of the background papers. Tim Holtz die, and a Tsunami Rose label. Inside, we've got some journal paper here, and I've glued 2 Rolodex together to make it nice and sturdy. Butterfly stamp, and then follow your dreams. Another tab. Center of the book, you've got a stenciled flap that you can still journal on it. In the pocket, we have this piece I had just laying around. It was from another kit, but that is from the kit, and it is so pretty. So you open it, you've got the vintage grid paper and stenciling. And the back, see, now I think those are adorable. I'm not a boot wearer myself, but I think they're super cute. And yes, that's from the kit. So pretty. Another tab. Another tuck spot. Another envelope. There's the oops, but it's alright. And another vintage paper to journal on, and 2 Rolodex, and a stamp. There's lots of journaling space. Another tab at the bottom. Pretty, pretty bird. More stenciling. Here's the other pocket. Isn't she cute? A Tim Holtz Little People, or paper doll, that's what it is. Another vintage bingo. That's one of my favorite journal cards. Isn't she pretty? And then, oh, and a stamp. Guest chat. And that journal card, so pretty. That's some vintage lace, I do believe came from Janine Morton. Thank you, Janine. Such a pretty tab it made. Another tuck spot with another piece from the kit, a journal card, and another of those plain cards. Altered, stamped, a little fussy cut, graceful tab that is sewn on. And then a journal card here. Isn't that so pretty? I want a stack of books just like that. And index card on the back. And then feed your soul with a beautiful flower. I would have to have that really low to the ground. I have very short legs, so yeah, that would be dicey for me to get into, but it's so pretty. Another torn implement? Torn, I don't know what you call it, but it's pretty. Another space to journal. You can even turn it like that if it makes it easier, because this seems like it would go in the opposite direction. But anyway. And this book belongs to. And that is my very first ever boho. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. I've got more coming. Have a good day. Bye-bye.